TotalAV is among the best antivirus competitors, but recently it started to add more and more tools to its arsenal, including a VPN and a password manager. I've decided to do this TotalAV review to find out if this is still one of the top antivirus, even with all those fancy extra features. Let's answer, can you trust TotalAV? Actually, let's leave those add-ons for later and focus on TotalAV ease of use first. And yeah, it's a great modern interface. The design itself might not be the best I've seen, but it's very simple and user-friendly. I can quickly jump from malware scanning to features like junk cleaner without the need to open new tabs. Ahem, Norton. Now I have to be honest, both TotalAV mobile applications and browser extensions could use some improvements. It's a bit too crammed with information, and I found the overall navigation to be less intuitive. Again, nothing that you can't get used to, but I still hope for an upgrade in the future. Overall, whether you're a beginner or an expert, it should be easy to tame TotalAV. My statement about TotalAV being one of the best antivirus 2024 choices isn't just my opinion. It's supported by independent test laboratories. In the latest report, AV-Test gave TotalAV 6 out of 6 in protection, citing 100% detection of zero-day threats, which are new and usually the most harmful malware. Another independent testing lab, AV Comparatives, gave TotalAV the highest Advanced Plus class. I also want to note that with both labs, TotalAV has a long history of high scores. Now, naturally, I wanted to do my own testing. So I've collected 10 malware files with different levels of severity, placed them on my device, and then ran the full system scan. And look at that, TotalAV managed to catch all 10 files. The full scan took around 10 minutes, which, by the way, is the industry standard and is considered quite fast. Just keep in mind that I'm testing on a fresh Windows install, there aren't many files to sift through, and your device scan might take significantly longer. But what surprised me was just how light TotalAV was on my system, utilizing only 50 to 60% of my CPU. There are even tools designed to adapt older or low-spec computers. A big point for TotalAV. As always, I'm leaving my best discount deals in the description or as a QR code on the screen. So don't forget to check them out for the best deal. Let's dig even deeper into security in this TotalAV review. And the most important one is real-time protection that always runs in the background, making sure nothing suspicious is happening. So double check that it is enabled. But it's just one security layer, and TotalAV has multiple. There's ransomware prevention, tools to fend off phishing attacks, and multiple scanning options. Speaking of those scans, there are different types available. Quick, full system, custom, and the most useful, smart scan. It allows me to set a time for it to run, and it checks for malware as well as tracking cookies and unnecessary files. Basically, it inspects your whole device's health. To help improve this health, you get system cleanup tools. There's a junk cleaner that will dig out all the unnecessary clutter. If you're like me and like to save things in multiple locations just to forget about them, then Duplicate File Finder will save your ass. I also like the Startup Manager that allows you to disable apps on startup, thus speeding it up. It's not so simple to do this natively in Windows, so this can help beginners achieve more complex tasks. The only thing TotalAV lacks, security-wise, is a firewall. Oh no, I hear you gasp. But how bad actually is this? Well, for Windows users, TotalAV works well with the already integrated Windows security firewall, so you're covered. And since Mac OS has a different infrastructure, the firewall is not as necessary. So this is perfectly fine. To circle back to the can you trust TotalAV question, yes, you can. Security is still tight with TotalAV. But what about those fancy additional features? Well, the TotalAV VPN is a simple tool that comes packed in the TotalAV app itself. Can it be compared with the industry leaders like NordVPN? No. It's an extra add-on, it's fine, but it lacks a lot. First, the server pool is small, with only 50 servers in just 30 countries worldwide. It's enough for simple daily browsing online, but for streaming or torrenting, this limited selection isn't going to work. Hey, at least it's the standard industry encryption with a no-log policy, so it's doing the main job of a VPN, protecting you online. TotalAV Password Manager is a different story. It's a very intuitive tool, and it seems to work really well with Chrome and Opera browsers. It allows you to securely store, organize, and retrieve all your login details. There are also basic tools like password generation, but nothing fancy. It works well for what it was designed for, but my only gripe is that it's not available for mobile devices in certain browsers. A big con for certain users. Now, the TotalAV Adblocker might just be my favorite tool. It's simple to use, yet effective against basically every type of annoying ad and pop-up. It also works on more complex script-based trackers, and even those god-awful video ads. Oh, and I really like that TotalAV displays info on blocked ads and saved data. It's not only fun, but it shows me how aggressive the advertising on each website is. And hey, if my TotalAV Review 2024 helped you out, why not show some support back by liking this video and subscribing? Now, you'll be happy to hear that there's a TotalAV free version. Of course, I always recommend using premium versions to truly protect your device. The free TotalAV version lacks a lot of the key aspects. There's no real-time protection and no device optimization. It's good for testing, but I recommend starting out on the right foot and grabbing premium with my discount link in the description. All right, if you don't need any fancy extra features like the VPN, the cheapest Antivirus Pro plan comes with all you need. You can protect up to 3 devices, which for the price is quite a steal. Like most providers, TotalAV has introductory prices, meaning what you see is only for new users. After that, the real pricing kicks in and increases the yearly fees by 3 to 4 times. This is more or less the industry average, and if the renewal pricing is a bit too much for you, you can always disable the auto renewal process. Just go to your TotalAV account, find the billing support, click Disable Auto Renewal, and follow the on-screen instructions. Naturally, the best value lies in the Total Security package, which includes a VPN and a password manager combo. You sort of get 4 tools, including the Adblocker, with one single subscription, which saves money and you don't need to register multiple accounts with other providers. If you're not sure about TotalAV Premium, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. To wrap it up, TotalAV is not only one of the best antivirus options you can get, but it's now a full-on security suite, blocking ads, organizing your passwords, and even encrypting your internet traffic for maximum privacy. I highly recommend getting the full package for the most bang for your buck. But even the antivirus alone is well worth the price. All right, thanks for watching this TotalAV Review 2024 video to the end. If you have questions or just want to chat, leave a comment below. You can also find my discount links for TotalAV in the description or on the screen. Oh, and if this video helped you, check out more of my videos. Okay, see you later.